faithful to the Lord thy God. Why? Because we keep the law, thus said the Lord. I bestow my favor upon who? The children of Israel. See what the Bible says.
We come together, our people. We come together, the Lord shoot on the house of Israel.
Calm down and listen to one another. And more importantly, listen to this Bible. Right? Okay, watch this.
But in this last day, the Most High is raising up the true prophets of God.
All great. All great. We're going to find out what the way is. Remember, the Bible is also a vocabulary book.
That's the question I'm asking. That nation is so different, like the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that has God so nigh unto them.
The laws of God is the light that we gotta let shine before men.
Deep knowledge. We trying to edify y'all, but y'all gotta humble down and listen. Brother, we deal with you every week. Every week you come up here with nonsense. All right, but when you gonna change? No, but when you gonna change? Okay. When you gonna change?
First of all, I'm learning a lot.
Okay.
I'm taking in a lot.
Okay.
I'm keep coming back. I'm taking in a lot. But I gotta.
Hold on one second. Read the scripture.
I just can't.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19, verse 24. He that has small understanding. So a man that has small understanding. You said you learning, right? Which means you have small understanding right now, right? Okay. The Bible say he that has small understanding and fears God is better than one that hath much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High. So is it better to come out here and talk everything that you know when you admitted yourself that you don't know, that you still learning? Or is it better to come out here and listen to how to keep the commandments and start to keep the commandments?
But who commandments though? That's my whole question.
What you mean who commandments?
No, because
what commandments are you keeping now and whose are they?
my commandments.
There you go. Give me Proverbs 3 and 5.
Bring it up.
Proverbs 3 and 5. Because that's exactly what you're doing. You your own God. Okay? You your own God. So what is that doing for you? If that was working for you, you wouldn't be standing here.
I mean, I already know everything.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. So trust in the Lord, brother, with all thy mind. It's thousands and thousands of years of wisdom in this book right here. Okay, how long you been on this earth? How old are you? How old are you? You 33. It's thousands of years of wisdom in this book. You're 33 years versus the thousands and thousands of years.
Look up the copywriting on that book.
Look up the copywriting on the book.
There we go.
Go ahead. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. It said don't lean on your own understanding, brother. All right, let me show you something. You got a choice to make, okay? You got a choice. Give me Baruch 4:1. You got to make a choice. All right, it's real simple. You just got to make a choice for yourself. Everybody out here got to decide for themselves what it is that they're going to do, what it is that they're going to follow.
The ability to make this choice.
Read the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God. So what we bringing out, the choice we giving you, is to learn the book of the commandments of God. Read. In the law that endureth forever. These laws of God never going to be done away with. They're going to endure forever. Brother, are you listening or are you listening to rebuttal?
I want you to answer my question.
Repeat what we just said. Repeat what we just said. You're not listening, brother. Humble down and be quiet. Read it again. Start from the top. Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So the Bible said you can keep these commandments and live, or you cannot keep them and you can die. Okay? That's your choice, brother. Red pill, blue pill. You pick. What you gonna do? You want to learn the commandments and keep and have life, or you want to keep sinning and die? That's your choice. But let me ask you a personal question. Do you get high, brother? Because I'm looking at you, I see the spirit, you get high. Okay, is that giving you life? Don't do this. I see it on you, bro. I used to be out here in the street. Okay? I'm not degrading you, brother. I'm telling you, I see the spirit on you. I see the spirit on you. This how you gonna get yourself right. This how we all get. Give me Titus 3:3. I ain't coming down on you. I say I see the spirit on you because I used to do the same thing. That ain't wine, brother. Come on, bro. That ain't wine, bro. Read.
The book of Titus, chapter 3.
You don't smoke weed? You don't smoke weed? You don't smoke weed though? Huh? You ain't never did no drugs, huh? You ain't never pop Molly? Huh? You ain't never did nothing, huh? Huh? Said stop judging. I'm asking them a question. I'm asking them a question. And there's a difference between judging and condemning. There's a difference between judging and condemning, bro. Okay? No, we can judge, but we're not going to condemn you. Okay, but we're going to judge you according to this Bible. Okay? If I see you going off, if the scripture's coming out and your head's covered, like this man right here, give me first of all, let's get that. Because you standing here, I'm going to get off you for a second, you dominate. Give me 1 Corinthians 11. We're going to deal with the people that's listening. Just listen, bro. Go ahead.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 1.
All right. What's your name, bro? Huh? Kevin? Kalia, bro. Good to meet you. This is for you. I'm going to see you hear the scripture. Go ahead.
Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ.
So this is Paul telling everybody to follow him like he followed Christ. Okay?
Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you.
So he about to deliver some commandments to us. Okay, read.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So Kevin, who's our head? Who's the head of every man out here? According to the scriptures, what did it say? Christ. Okay, go ahead.
And the head of the woman is the man.
Kevin right here. Who's the head of the woman? The man, right? We're supposed to be the leaders. We the leaders of the house and we the leaders of the community. Okay? Go ahead.
And the head of Christ is God.
So Christ even got a head. That's God. So it established the order. God, Christ, and man, right? And then a woman, right? Now listen to this part.
Every man praying or prophesying.
So right now, all of y'all in the midst of prophecy, okay? Because we're reading out this Bible. Everything in this Bible is the spirit of prophecy, okay? So when you are praying, when you prophesying, or you listening to prophecy, or when you being asked questions and you answering questions according to the scriptures, you're in the midst of prophecy. It said every man praying or prophesying, or in the midst of prophecy, go ahead.
Having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
So if you standing out here and you listening to the word of God, what should you do? If you got your head covered. You hear that? Yeah. It's simple. We ain't gonna judge you on your head, bro. All praises. That's a repentant spirit. That right there, that's how easy it is to serve God. You hear the scripture, you say, okay, that's what it say do, and you do it. It's just that simple. We ain't putting nothing on it. We ain't taking nothing off of it. It said keep the commandments and live, or break the commandments and die. Okay?
Now here's my thing.
No, bro, we ain't going there. We're not going there. Give me
Right. I got a question though.
I got a question. Who's your enemy?
I'm my own enemy.
Right now you are, because you're not keeping the commandments. But who is our enemy? Who is our mortal enemy from the beginning? Huh? You said the devil? Okay. Who? Anybody else?
The devil is in you.
Huh? Satan? Okay. Who's our enemy? Now, the officer's been bringing out the whole day telling y'all who our enemies was, reading it right out the scriptures. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Okay? Remember in Deuteronomy 28, it said if we keep the commandments, we're going to be blessed above everybody. We broke the commandments, we're going to have curses put on us, right? So one of our curses is this, read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Who do we serve in slavery?
White man.
Who brought us over here on cargo slave ships?
White man.
Who took us to wherever you said slavery was happening, to South America? Who is we serving in all these plantations? Who are we serving today when you go get 90% of your jobs? Who are you serving? Right? It said, that's a prophecy. It said you're going to serve your enemies. And what?
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Now why would the Lord send these enemies against us? Keep the commandments to live, break the commandments and die. What is the job of those enemies? What are they here for? What are they? Yeah, it's a test. What is the job of those enemies?
To destroy you.
Do what? Say it again. What is it to do? To destroy you. Give me, watch this. Hold on. Yes, they did. Are they your enemies too? You want to get the list of enemies? Get the list of enemies. Let's show all the enemies. Get that in Psalms 83. Watch this. Watch this. He's your main enemy. But we'll show you all the enemies. Read it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
So the enemies of God have made an angry gathering. Go ahead.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Lifted up the head means they become prideful. Okay, go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They said they taking crafty counsel. Crafty counsel is when you get a whole bunch of people together and they plot against somebody. Okay, go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
It said they taking crafty counsel against God's people. Okay, God's people are the Israelites, the people on this sign, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, to do what?
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
It said, let's make sure these niggas don't know that they the Israelites no more. Let's make it so they call themselves black. Ain't no land of black. Let's make it so they call themselves African American. That they call themselves Negro. That they call themselves colored. That they call themselves Moor. Okay? Did you say you was a Moor when you first walked up? Okay.
I said it was a sellout. But God, a son, and a shield.
I'm not getting ready to entertain. I'm going to finish the scripture. What'd they say?
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel,
That the name of what?
of Israel, may be no more in remembrance.
So that's why we don't know that we the Israelites today. Because it's people that have taken crafty counsel to make sure you don't know who you are. To convert, most of our people walking around just chocolate covered white people. You doing everything they doing. You celebrating their Christmas. You celebrating birthdays. You celebrating Mother's Day. You gonna celebrate Father's Day. You celebrating Thanksgiving, the slaughter of Native American Indians. You 4th of July, Easter. Okay, hold on. So let's get the enemy's job is what the sister said, to kill you, not just you, but your wife and your children too. Give me that, First Maccabees. First Maccabees 3 and verse 20. Let's get that. Y'all don't realize that y'all got an enemy, and your enemy is here to destroy y'all. Y'all playing games. If you knew right now that you knew right now you had an enemy that was looking for you here in the streets of Baltimore, and you know when he see you, it's on. Okay? What you gonna be doing? You're gonna be preparing yourself for war.
That's right.
Okay? We trying to prepare you for war, bro.
That's right.
It's a war going on, and you don't even see it.
It's Christ back.
Brother, read. First Maccabees 3 and 20.
First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 20. They come against us in much pride.
So didn't we just read in Psalms 83 that the other nations lifted up their head, they become very powerful? So it's talking about these heathens. It said they come against us in much pride. Read.
And iniquity.
Brother, you're not listening. You're doing it again. Listen, bro, and let them listen. Start it again.
They come against us in much pride.
Like I said, we just read in Psalms 83, the other nations, it said they make a tumult and they lifted up their head, they become prideful. These same nations, it said coming against us in much pride. Go ahead.
And iniquity.
And iniquity, meaning everything they do against us is sin. They dealing with our people deceitfully. They full of iniquity toward our people. Read.
To destroy us.
To do what?
To destroy us.
They're here to destroy you. And who else?
And your wives.
And your wives. And who else?
And your children.
And your children. Your job as a man is to defend yourself and your family and your community. So what you doing? When you gonna step up to the plate and learn how to defend your people?
That's right.
Come on, bro. I'm asking you a straight question. I don't want to go nowhere else. Answer the question, bro. Let's stay right here. Hell yeah. What you think I'm doing right now?
The enemy's land. We still prisoners of war.
And you're going to be until Christ returns. You're going to be until Christ returns.
Speaking on the enemy's microphone. He created that. Like, come on. And Christ is it.
What's your point?
Listen, Christ is the son.
What's your point?
We are son children.
What's your point?
That's why they talking about global.
Bro, you all over the place.
I'm keeping
you all over the place.
That's how Christ is here now. That's why they trying to block Christ with global warming.
You saying Christ?
I think.
How can you prove that?
Because the sun is burning the enemy up. The enemy they not even safe in Europe no more. Because they is catching melanoma, skin cancer, and all that. And that's God getting them back.
So how does that help our people?
Right. No, it is.
How does what you saying help our
Son
people?
children.
Let me ask you a question, Kevin. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The choice was keep the commandments and live, right? Or sin and die. Let's get one commandment. Give me Exodus 20 and verse 13. Now you heard everything he just said, right? How does that, let's compare what's getting ready to come out compared to what he said. Which one can help our community? Okay, we heard what he said about the sun burning up and melanoma against the enemy and all that, but let's see what the Bible says.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 13. Thou shalt not kill.
Can that help our communities if our people adhere to that commandment? Because who we killing? Exactly. So if we start keeping this one commandment, how much does it change our community? Huh?
I'm not arguing with this. You're right.
So my question again. Give me Acts. Let me show you something. Give me Acts 3:19. What you want to
I don't kill.
Stay right here. I gotta always deal with you. Now this brother's up here talking about this book's the white man book. This book's the white man book. We son people. Where you learn all the Egyptology stuff from?
No, it's not Egyptology. Like first of all, if you study genetics, you'll know straight out the brick. That like they say black people right now is lacking vitamin. We vitamin D deficient.
Okay.
We get all of our vitamin D from the sun. But we're not getting it from the sun because we over here in the white man land. We in the white man diet. That's why we dying from cancer. It's not God. It's not the devil.
Where did you learn we son people from?
Huh?
Where did you learn that we son people from? I know you talking about Ron and all that.
It's not just Egypt because it was nation that taught that way before Egypt.
So where did you learn that first? You learned that from the Egyptology. I know you watch the YouTube stuff. I know. Listen, you know I know this. You watch Sinai and all them. I already know this. So I'm gonna tell you because he learned all this stuff from the Egyptologist stuff. Now he says that this is a white man book. We done proved to him plenty of times that this is not a white man's book. But I'm about to show you how what you're learning is a white man from the white man.
I say the white man.
Start right here.
This is a book called The Osborne Internet Link Encyclopedia of Ancient Egypt. The Rosetta Stone.
Rosetta Stone. That's what the Egyptologists, they translated it. Read.
The Rosetta Stone, as it became known, did indeed make it possible to decipher hieroglyphs. Most of the work was done by a Frenchman.
What?
A Frenchman.
A white man. Read.
John Francio Champollion, and an Englishman, Thomas Young. When people could read hieroglyphs, interest in ancient Egypt shot up. A new academic subject was created.
What subject was that called that was created?
Egyptology.
So Egyptology was taught to us by a so-called white man.
That's right. To a certain extent.
Flinders Petrie, whose work is still highly respected. Flinders Petrie, whose work is still highly respected by Egyptologists to today.
Now, we're going to show you proof. Turn the picture around. Tell me, look at this man. Is this a white man?
Yeah.
That guy down here?
Yeah.
So all that stuff that you coming at us with, you learned that from the white man. With your white cake. So go home and eat your white cake.
Here we go.
Understand that. This is a black man's book written by black men. You understand that?
They got images.
Go ahead.
They got images of people worshiping the sun. That's not no white man thing. Like,
Hold on.
You got images
I want to bring something out of this book right here.
Like, that's not no white man thing. You gotta read that and decipher that. Like a lot of stuff that
Let me show you something, bro.
That Bible, that
Open this book right here.
Bible say. That's
Hold
your
on.
interpretation.
Get this
That's
page right.
fact.
Alright. Check this out right here. I want to show you something. I want to show you something outside the Bible, in line up with the Bible. But this is a book that a sister wrote called The New Jim Crow. You know what the Jim Crow laws was after we came out of slavery, right? It was rules and laws set up to keep us oppressed, to keep us on the bottom, to maintain the hierarchy in America, to keep them on top and to keep us on the bottom. Okay? It's a whole lot of stuff. Go ahead, read that. Read a little bit of the forward about who the sister is that wrote the book. Now, this is a sister that wrote this book. Read that right there.
By Michelle Alexander. Michelle Alexander is a highly acclaimed civil rights lawyer, advocate, and legal scholar. Alexander is a graduate of Stanford Law School and Vanderbilt University.
So this ain't no dumb sister. This is a sister, she's a scholar, and she got a lot of knowledge. She graduated from Vanderbilt and Stanford, two of the top universities in the country. Okay? Go to page 6. Go to page 6. Watch this. Now, we were just saying that the enemy was sent to kill our wives and ourselves, our wives and our children. Okay? Watch this sister bring out. Okay, go ahead.
Yep, stop right there.
There is at least one concept that must be recognized if one is to see the pervasive and insidious nature of the drug problem from the African American community.
So it's saying, read that first line again.
There is at least one concept that must be recognized if one is to see the pervasive and insidious nature of the drug problem from the African American community.
So we're talking about the drug problem that's in the African American community. The word pervasive just means widespread. Okay? Drugs are a widespread problem in our communities. We all agree? Come on, we don't pin north. We all gotta agree with that. Even if you ain't doing it, you see it happening, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so read on.
Though difficult to accept,
Now I said the point she getting ready to make is difficult for a lot of black people to accept. Read.
that is the concept of genocide. While the conspiracy,
Hold on.
It said one of the things for our people that's hard for our people to accept is the concept of genocide. What is genocide?
Wipe out.
Huh?
Wipe out.
What is it, bro?
The murder generation.
Exactly. It's the killing of a large group of people. More than likely, most times based on race. Okay, it's you wiping out a large generation of people intentionally based on their ethnicity. Okay, read.
while the conspiracy theories were initially dismissed
At first, they dismissed this thing like, nah, that's not happening.
as far-fetched, if not downright loony, the word on the street turned out to be right.
The word on the street turned out to be what?
Right. At least to a point. The CIA admitted.
The CIA admitted
In 1998, that guerrilla armies is actively supported in Nicaragua, were smuggling illegal drugs into the United States.
Anybody ever heard of Freeway Ricky Ross?
Yeah.
How he was dealing with the CIA and the undercovers and how they was bringing the drugs in? So is this true or is this false?
It's true.
Okay, so didn't the Bible just say that our enemies is coming to make war with us to kill us?
Yeah.
This is one of the ways that they doing it.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Read on.
Drugs that were making their way onto the streets of inner city black neighborhoods.
Ain't no drugs being grown in Baltimore City, in Detroit, in Atlanta, in Chicago, in LA. No, it's making their way from other countries onto our streets. Go ahead.
In the form of crack cocaine.
In the form of what?
Crack cocaine.
Does everybody not know that crack cocaine is being sold in Baltimore? Are we quiet now?
Let's calm down. That's okay. Go ahead. It's been like that before I was born.
No, right here.
Like I'm when it first started. I'm like 85.
No, right there. You right there? Yeah, go ahead.
Nonetheless, conspiracy theorists surely must be forgiven for their bold accusation of genocide in light of the devastation wrought by crack cocaine and the drug war.
Because crack cocaine did a number on our people.
That's
Read.
right.
And the odd coincidence that an illegal drug crisis suddenly appeared in the black community after, not before, a drug war had been declared.
Now, I don't know if y'all caught that last part. Okay, it said that a drug war was declared. When it was declared? It said the drug war was declared before the drugs hit the street. So, in 1982, Ronald Reagan declared the war on drugs. But in 1986, the crack actually hit the streets. So how you declared a war before it happened? Because you know what you were about to do.
No, that was cocaine though.
No. It said crack cocaine. It said, read that part again.
When they were selling coke, that's when he did the war.
Nonetheless, conspiracy theorists surely must be forgiven for their bold accusation of genocide In light of the devastation wrought by crack cocaine, in the drug war, in the odd coincidence that an illegal drug crisis suddenly appeared,
illegal drug crisis suddenly appeared
in the black community after
it appeared after what?
Not before a drug war had been declared.
So the drug war was declared, and then all of a sudden all the drugs shut. And I know you got a lot of knowledge. I know. I remember talking to you.
Learning.
No, I remember talking to you.
I
know.
Like me, you know.
No, we talked to you about 2 years ago. You've been out here for a while. I think you studied for like 20 years, right?
But I went with another. You got a lot of offshoot groups.
Okay.
From your group.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Listen to the scripture. Listen to the scripture. But you know you got to keep the commandments,
and
right?
I believe this.
So let me give you some love real quick.
I'm ready to die for it or kill for it.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
So you know you a child of Israel. You know you children of Israel, right?
And bid them, command them, that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
I'm gonna put them on my underwear.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So you know he's supposed to be wearing fringes, right?
Yeah.
So real simple, man. Wear your fringes every day. It don't tell us what day to wear them. It tell us to put them.
Wear them every day.
Gotta wear them every day.
Well, I'm gonna put them on my t-shirt and put them under my regular clothes.
All right, now we just read 1 Corinthians 11 for the brother. What you supposed to do when you come into the house of God?
Huh?
What you supposed to do when you come into the house of God?
You're supposed to take off your hat.
You should do that. So next time I see you, you gonna have your hat off when you come up, and you gonna have some fringes on, right?
Put me down for having the ball head.
I ain't putting you down for nothing.
No head.
I'm not putting you down for nothing. I'm just gonna tell you what the Bible say. All right?
Don't put me down.
No, you say you can't grow no hair. Let's get that.
No, what? Because other people put me down on
my
head.
Watch this. If you can't grow no hair, hey, we got brothers that can't grow hair. That's not a sin.
Okay.
Let's get it.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 40. And the man whose hair is falling off his head.
So you like yourself, the man whose hair is naturally falling off his head. He didn't take a razor and shave it off. Yeah. It's naturally falling off.
But don't beat me down.
Mine is naturally falling off.
Don't beat me down about it.
And the man whose hair is falling off his head, he is bald, yet is he clean.
So he bald, but he clean because his hair don't grow. But if you can grow it, the Bible say grow it. You can keep it grown, but don't take a razor and shave it off. That's the commandments. Those are easy.
That make Yahweh love me less than, right?
I didn't say that.
Okay, all right.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented. How are you? How are you? People want to know who's the king.
Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.